Did you know that tropical cyclone can release as much energy as nuclear bomb? Mind-blowing, right? But what if I told you that the swirling storms can also lead to severe flooding and destruction?
That's right! Tropical cyclones are not just powerful, they are also disasters that can significantly impact our communities and environment.
So, grab your umbrellas and let's dive deeper into the fascinating world of tropical cyclones.
So what exactly is tropical cyclone? A tropical cyclone is a rapidly rotating system of clouds characterized by low pressure, strong winds, and organized thunderstorms. But here's where it gets really interesting. Tropical cyclones form only over warm ocean water. So once it gets to the land, it disappears.
For a tropical cyclone to form, the ocean temperature must be at least 26 degrees Celsius. This warmth is what causes the air above the ocean surface to rise rapidly, creating an area of low pressure below. Then the air from surrounding areas with high pressure pushes it to the low pressure area. And as that warm moist air rises, it cools down and condenses, releasing latent heat. This is what fuels the storm and helps it grow stronger.
As the air continues to rotate faster and faster towards the low pressure center, it creates a well-defined structure. You have the eye, which is the calmest part at the center. Then, you have the eye wall, surrounding the eye, contains the strongest winds and heaviest rainfall. And, don't forget about the rain bands. These are spiral bands of clouds and storms that extend outward the eye wall and can bring rain and winds.
Here's another interesting facts about tropical cyclones. They are called in different names depending on where they occur. In the Atlantic and Northeast Pacific, they are called hurricanes. In the Northwest Pacific, they are known as typhoons. And in the South Pacific and Indian Ocean, they are simply called cyclones. Not just that, there's also differences on how a tropical cyclone rotates. In the Northern Hemisphere, the tropical cyclone rotates in a counterclockwise direction, while in the Southern Hemisphere, the tropical cyclone rotates in a clockwise direction. This is because of the Coriolis effect, which is the result of the Earth's rotation.
Here in the Philippines, we all know that Pag-asa monitors the tropical cyclone, and they categorize them into 5 main types according to their wind speed. The first stage is Tropical Depression or TD, followed by Tropical Storm or TS, then Severe Tropical Storm or STS. Then second to the last is Typhoon or TY, and lastly, Super Typhoon or STY.
The Philippines, located in the Pacific typhoon belt, experiences around 20 tropical cyclones every year. These cyclones can bring heavy rainfall, flooding, landslide, and storm surges, making them a serious threat to our life and property.
While we can't stop a tropical cyclone to happen, we can take steps to prevent and mitigate their damage. Early warning system. Pag-asa forecasts and warnings allow communities to prepare in advance. Building stronger homes. Reinforcing homes with storm-resistant materials makes them less vulnerable. Flood control system. Dikes, improved drainage, and seawalls helps to control flooding and surges in coastal areas. Evacuation plans. An evacuation center save lives in emergencies. Tree planting and mangrove restoration. Mangroves and trees act as a natural barriers, reducing the effect of wind and flooding. Preparedness doesn't just rely on government agencies. Each one of us has a role to play. Prepare emergency kits. Have essentials like food, water, and medicines ready in case of evacuation. Stay informed. Follow Pag-asa updates and local advisory closely. Secure your home. Reinforce doors, windows, and outdoor objects that could be blown away. Help neighbors. Check in on vulnerable neighbors to ensure that they are prepared for the tropical cyclone.